Are you ready? Hey, think you could tell us what to do? You think you could tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters.
What's going on, everybody? So, we had our 6-star silver showcase on Taker and Hall of Fame Shawn. I've made adjustments to Hall of Fame Shawn. Buddy of mine in my faction informed me that Vitality is probably going to be extra broken when it comes to Hall of Fame Shawn. So we have him at 52.39%, which is going to increase him to a little over 40 million health. I don't know about you, 40 million seems like an awful lot to me though. So what we're going to do today is we're going to showcase first and foremost his health pool at the beginning of this. This is the build I'm sticking with. I wanted to go purple for a little bit of defense, but I just like this build a lot better, especially for showdown. So the main difference, I should say, between this and the build that I showed you before is we threw on animal here for the +4. Showdown, you have your perk system. Let's see if I can bring that up real quick. Perk system for showdown, you have your offense, you have your defense. Like, there is an offense portion, I just haven't unlocked it yet. I never go for the offense portion. I don't see its value. I see it more along the lines of false hope. So I just took defense showdown up to reduce everyone by 4, which will negate out the Hall of Fame link. So if they don't double MP trainer their guys, basically they're just kind of dead in the water for the first turn or two. So the reason for the DX entrance music is because we're using Hall of Fame Shawn and Hall of Fame Xpac. I briefly remember Xpac and Shawn being in DX together, but a majority of the time it was Shawn or Hunter, and then Hunter and Xpac with Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. So kind of just a little fun with it. Now, my defensive setup, however, is Triple H and Shawn. They seem to work very well together, but this time I wanted to showcase these two. So what we're going to do is the first match, we're just going to show off Shawn here. Second match, I want to show off Xpac. I have 2 different builds for Xpac. Sadly, the gems or the medals are not going to really do the second build justice because I've gone for takedown here. Main reason for going for takedown is the extra 230% that's going on to his black moves. It just kind of helps a little bit more. I do have a 20% all gem already embedded into the belt, so that'll definitely help out when I take these to Fury 2. I am going to go with the Thrill of the Fight plate because 1, with him being a tech, green is always going to be on the board. And 2, if I run into a submission guy, at least I know the AI is going to go for the greens and recharge that black relatively fast. So he offers really good defense. So let's get into this first fight. Let's abuse this Xpac just a little bit with our Shawn. I want to really showcase that even though I don't have Fury 2 on him, that the Triple H plate really does wonders. Okay, so we only have 1 of those because we only have 2 here. So we're going to check here. We got 8. May not go according to plan with this, sadly. You know what? I'm going to try something different here. Go here, and then go there. Damn, didn't work out in our favor. Oh well, such is life. So he's not going off next turn anyway, so he's going to have a gem break. There we go. So we're going to double up on the Triple H plate. I turned the audio completely down on my recording device. So I'm hoping that that scratchiness that was in all the other videos is gone. That's a glitch I wish Skillfly would have fixed years and years and years ago. Alright, so we're looking at 5.9 there. Alright, give in the tag, which I am perfectly okay with. Gives me a better chance to just kind of mess around a little bit more. Couldn't give me that, could ya? Just couldn't do it. Needed that fourth green gem. Oh well. He's still gonna take it to the face. Mazel tov. You gonna kick out? It would appear not. Alright, so see, 42 million. That was a little bit more, so 43. Let's round it up to 44. Screw it. 44 million health. Pretty freaking amazing, if you ask me. So what we're going to do here is we're going to switch out Xpac for Triple H. We're going to switch out Shawn for Xpac. Okay, so the first build that we're going to be going with. Triple black, single leg Boston Crab, Bronco Buster, 1, 2, 3 kick. Now I have all three or both of his gear. So basically what that does is it ensures that my botch gems are going to be 100%. I think it's actually 150%. Let's double check the gear. Before I get too far into this, yeah, it's 150 extra percent. So that's pretty amazing. So what I've done here is I put on Trick Stacy, and our Trick Riddle adds another 100%, so we're looking at 250% botch gem damage. The reason for Striker Flare is the black submission moves last 2 less. So basically what you're doing is you're negating out their next turn. You're ensuring that they have to at least swipe once for them to be charged again. But it's also ensuring there is more botch gems on the field from this submission move. And let's go and see just how well... Ooh, someone's missing. Who is it? It's Hulk Hogan. What's your bonuses? You have nothing. Nothing. Let's play this out then. Let's see if we can fight the original Cena. Oh, look, he appeared. Alright, so submission goes off. Now we're hoping for as many blacks and greens left on the board. That's going away. That's gone away. Alright, now that's going to go, and it's going to swipey swipe. Now, hit the botch. Oh, that's my bad. I'm going so fast, I forgot. 7.46. 298,000 for bonus for every botch gem. Now, if you were to throw on, say, Strike or Tech Shayna for 15%, or even Trick Hunter for 15%, I still think it would hold water. It's just this I prefer in a consistency level. So what we're doing is we're making sure that this black falls to line up with those. We're making sure that purple lines up. No, it's not going to line up there, so we'll just take out the purple. One of the other things that you can do with Xbox... Oh, it's already over. That was quick. 2.4 million. This is with Takedown. This isn't even with freaking Fury 2. I would love to see what happens with this with Fury 2. I think Xpac has now moved his way up my list of cards that I like to use. The refill on it is phenomenal. So now, going into the second fight, what we want to do is essentially keep these the way they are. At least these two. But what we're going to throw on here is we're going to do the spinning heel kick into the finisher. And then we're going to go 16 botch gems make into blue gems. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go spinning heel kick into the X Factor. Hopefully turn 1, which doubtful that this will charge. This is most likely turn 3, but I'm really just more curious on what the damage is. Let's see if that increases anything. Nah, just a damage basically, only by 9, so it's not even worth it. So we're going to go here. Let's see, I should have it on previous. Yep, right there. And then we'll go with... Ooh, let's go with generator. See if we have... That's green. Yep, blue right there. Hello, Dom. Welcome to the party. Alright, so how we're going to break this down, play on words, is we're going to go Lawler, Riddle, Trick Stacy, Z-Dom, basically increasing this area and this, or just basically increasing this move, to be rightfully honest with you. This is where all the damage is going to come from. So let's see what we can pull out here. Now, I want to point this out. In regards, if you go with this build, there's nothing wrong with this build. But what you need to have is a MP plate that either does green for blue or blue for green. Either one will work perfectly fine with this. The metals, you 100% need to go with Fury or Fury 2 because you're going off of gem damage at this point. The other build is Botch Gem, so really the takedown is what works there. I had to make that abundantly clear. Okay, let's give this a shot. Worst case scenario, we have Hunter as backup. Watch way too much WWE. I really need to stop it because I keep calling him Hunter and it's Triple H. Okay, so we're starting off really crap status here. So we're just going to break the 3. We really should have probably gone for the yellow just to make sure that he was, or Hunter was ready to go. But that's not how that worked. Okay, so we need 7. So we're going to go 6, 9. Go there, hope and pray for the best. Oh crap, it's greens. I'm special. I had it locked in that it needed to be blues. Oh well. You know what? You live, you learn, you move forward in life. Right now, we learned that I don't play this one very often. Okay. Well, hope for the best, plan for the worst, right? Because worst case scenario, he's going to get that off. That's worse. This is legitimately the biggest play mistake I could have made trying to showcase this, so most likely what's going to happen is I'm going to do it one more time, so that way we don't have any more mess ups. But knowing me, we're going to mess up. That's just kind of how it goes. Kick out. I don't know why I did that. That was going to eat me alive. He may, okay, there we go. I was about to say, he may not kick out at all. Okay, let's see what he's going to do with these. Ah. The AI is smart with this one. Like I said, worst case scenario, we have Hunter on backup. We're just going to break those. We still have some botch gems available. It's going to make 17 of them into blues. There we go. That was lovely. Alright, 1.9. Not bad. Will be a lot better with Fury 2. Okay. So can we do it right this time? I think we can. Did we learn from our previous mistake? We learned from the previous mistake. I'm hearing the static in my headphones, so I'm really hoping it's not a part of the recording. He's not kicking out. Nope, he kicked out. We're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Oh, and he didn't even go. Oh, that's just glorious. Now let's see what real damage can come from this. 17, so I'm not really banking on any of these actually doing a full deal. Yeah, 1.8 could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Now, with him being so low, what's going to wind up happening here, so we're just going to take that away. We're just going to try and pin him. We're just going to make sure to utilize the botch gems here. Using the whole bottom row. Kill? Yep, definitely. See, not a problem. But we are going to run this back. So, Again, I'm going to keep the takedown medals on here because I do prefer the triple black over this. This is promising. It's not exactly game-breaking, but it is promising with Fury 2, especially if you have a Fury 2 that is either a green move percentage increase of 200% or a blue move. I mean, you could easily go with, what do you want to call it? All move. You could go with that to kind of scatter it across the board. Excuse me. However, with all move being very, very little, compared to the 200%, I really think you either focus the finisher or the two blues. Okay, so we kind of messed up. Not really, we line broke when we shouldn't have line broke. But what we're going to do is we're going to open up the door a little bit. We may be able to play a little bit more hesitant than before. This is another one of those, similar to, what's his name, Tatanka. This is kind of one of those where you kind of have to force the, what are you doing? Okay. Okay, cool. You kind of have to force the skip turn a little bit to at least get it off turn 1, if you can get it off turn 1. But really, it's going to come down to, he's probably going to take his reinforce and throw it all the way across any botch gems left over. Or he's just going to flat out kick out and go for a straight finisher. Please do not hit all of the botch gems. I mean, hit some. Okay, hit all of them. Again, not really that big of a deal. That literally just minimized every little bit of damage he could have done. And gave us a thing for an entire blue section. Let's really see what this can do. I'm not expecting him to move mountains with this build at all. But turns out 6-star silver freaking Lawler likes to be a nuisance. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to break these. Basically, I'm going to set up Hunter to come in as my backup because I'm really thinking I need his consistent damage. Okay, now Hunter's going to get tagged in on the next turn. So the fun thing about AI in this game is, you notice how he's not going for the reinforce at all? The fact that it's right to left when it comes to the AI usage, it really screws up a rotation, but the kicker to all of this is Lawler is now perma-locked in. The only way he won't be perma-locked in is if, by some grace of God, that purple move right there does not cause a cascade. Every time it causes a cascade, the next turn is always going to be the finisher, and it's going to keep that process. I don't know. Oh, I didn't set him up completely. This is another reason why you should always, you know what, I'll take 9, because he does not have his full trainers on here. I will take that 9. Alright, tag, perfect. Taker's out for another 3 turns, and we're going to go into Slap City. You know, to be rightfully honest with you guys, I'm really super happy with the Hall of Famers that I've taken to 6-star silver. Every single one of them just holds so much water. It's amazing. I am 100% positive that when we can take regular cards to 6-star silver, there's going to be a lot of them that are leaps and bounds above the rest. It's such a giant difference. Yeah, you just keep breaking those. I'll take 11 me. I don't know about y'all. I'll take 11. Take 11 all day. Alright. So this was a showcase strictly for Xpac, but you guys got to see Shawn and Triple H. I have done some things with Taker I have said before that I believed his submission build was going to be tippity top. It was going to be something or something that might overdo the blue, but I was mistaken, sorely mistaken. I tried it in one of the showdown matches, and for some, I didn't take into consideration that the submission being over wasn't going to stack with the Titan plate like the blue build does. So if you can get an affiliation belt for the blue MP trainer, by all means, go with Taker all day, every day. Especially if you have like Kurt Angle or somebody who needs the other blue. So this right here, if you have a chance to do Hunter and Shawn both together, you know what? I'm still in the middle of most of my thoughts, so I kind of want to play some more. So these two combined, I really think they complement each other so well. I mean, you have the yellow here and the green, you have green and the yellow here. They work so well versus the DX Shawn and the, well, that was rude. Never seen that happen before. Okay. That kind of sucks. I've never seen the acros do anywhere close to that before. I've seen them dodge. I've never seen them dodge that move. Oh well. We broke 6, so that means that it's still triggered. I mean, he's gonna die next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Unless he pulls some shenanigans like he just pulled, this is over. Do not pull shenanigans. I'm telling you right now, do not pull the shenanigans. And that's what I thought. 9! Kick out. Yay, break up that pin. Because that's what tag teams do. Oh, that was silly. We got nothing to break. Okay, so this actually opens the door for another discussion. When you're playing with your cards here, make it to where the bottom on your list, I'll show you here in just a second, but AI does not know how to play the proper rotations. Anybody goes left to right. Because why? Because it starts on the left and moves to the right. It takes less time to click over than it is just to hit the button and go. But the AI doesn't see it that way. The way this is set up is mirrored over here. So finisher's here, the generator's here, and the break is here. So the break is not getting triggered nearly as much as it needs to. And now that I've established that for myself, I really need to switch it back up. Take the extra 0.5 seconds and just move your finger over to the other side. Basically how it needs to look for your moves is flip this. So we're going to go here to here. That goes there. This can stay in the middle for all I care. And that's going to go there. So what's most likely going to happen with the AI using the moves this way is it's going to hit this as many times as it can. So if it can recharge itself, it's going to recharge itself. Ultimately, it's just going to increase the moonsault. Hopefully, the AI doesn't mess that up and cascade and lets itself do the sweet chin music. Majority of the time, though, it's going to go here. The AI is going to make it cascade. Then it's going to go to your turn, back to this one. It's going to hit the DDT if the DDT is available. Most likely won't be because the AI runs itself out. But that should still allow for the sweet chin music. Now, if you are not using Shawn, but you are doing defense, I do recommend doing the submission build. Yeah, it's the figure 4 leg lock with the spike pile driver into the heel, or you can negate out the heel and go with the bleed. Either way, it's still going to do justice. So, honestly, that's probably what I would recommend the most, is figure 4, bleed, spike pile driver. That way the AI not necessarily going to mess this up. I am talking so much, but I am enjoying this theory crafting because I did not think this one through. So I want to go there with that. And I want to go here with that. Let's see what this brings. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch this out. I'm super amped up for this right now. I want to go here. And then I'm going to go here. I'm going to go. Now, what you can do instead of putting Sammy here is you can go for Apollo, which I think I will. You know, I think I'm going to. That extra turn ain't going to kill me. Where you at, Apollo? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're being used on someone. 150%. 1.6 mil. So then we're also going to go 124,000. Kind of want to go here. Increase that. Spread the love just a little bit. And I want to go with Kyrie. Should be above 2. Nope, not above 2. Oh well. 1.7 for 2 turns. That's 3 million damage. Let's just call a spade here. So we're going to go with that. This is going to hurt you. Your character is going to get hurt. But you saw our Vitality Band. You know what that Vitality Band can do. So we're going to hop in with this. God, this video turned out to be a little bit longer than what I expected, but dang it, it's fun to work with some SmackDown, or not SmackDown, Showdown stuff. Alrighty, and we are already set the way we want to be set. So we're going to go dink, dink. Go dink, dink, dink. And we're going to go dink. We're going to go dink, 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 dink. Dink, dink, dink. Doing all the dinks. Yes. Okay, break that. Dink. Break that. Just watch you bleed out just a little bit more. There you go. Did you make me bleed? Oh, you made me bleed. That's okay. You know why it's okay? Because my stuff's retarded. Really, at this point, 5... You know, if this was a 6-star bronze, I would be severely upset with how much damage I have done to myself. But since it's not, I'm not that upset. We're gonna go there. Yeah. That's not gonna do nothing. Sadly. I'm trying to see... Oh, right here. See if that'll do it. Nope. That, and that. Let's see here. You gonna land the way I want you to? Yeah, you are. That's right. Save your friend, Lawler. And then these two will end his life. You could really ultimately just go for the finisher too if you wanted to. I don't see why that would be a mistake. You know what? I have another way of doing this. I'm just finding all different sorts of fun ways to try and use Shawn at this point. I'm really hoping you all enjoy this because this is fun. Okay, so I lost about 10 million health there with those Juggernauts. So, what we're gonna do is have just a little bit more fun. So, given how the AI works, I'm going to try this to here, move this up to there, move the bleed to here, and then move the color submission up to the top there. Then, what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch that out for a little bit of take action. That way the the finisher is getting some love from Taker, the bleeds from Apollo and Kyrie, and then the submission from Xavier there. Doing a little bit of mismatch. I don't want to fight Macho. Like, nope. 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 To me, King Macho, or Hall of Fame Macho is very similar to Zombie Bianca. If I can avoid him, I'm gonna do it. If I'm forced into having to deal with his stupid ass, then I will. Pardon my language. I just don't like it. I just don't like facing him. Every single dirty time that I have faced him, the AI has somehow been able to get a skip turn to get that yellow move off to just hit me with multiply gems. Every single time. Get your skip turn. Oh, you didn't go for a skip turn. Alright, so what we're going to do here, we're going to hit the bleed. And then we're going to hit this. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Trick Dom. Now, in this scenario, there's the bleed. In this scenario, the main thing I can say, you see how it's working now? He has them all in perfect order for the AI to not mess it up. Now, the AI may very well mess up putting this finisher down. It did. So, essentially, you want to be on all of that on the reinforce. But the AI has its own plans. And guess what, AI? I have plans for your plans. All of those reinforced gems are now going to help you. And you're doing such little damage to me. Makes me sad for you. So what we could have done here, too, is to end this fight just a little bit sooner. That's pretty. We could have just switched over to Hunter. He's dead. God, I love the bleed. I think I found my new setup for Shawn. I think this is what I'm going to run for Showdown the rest of the time. Okay, so back to our thinkings. This build right here. Oh, mwah. I am not upset with this at all, especially with the amount of health I've got. So the only thing I would really do is I would switch out the plate. The Triple H plate doesn't necessarily work with this per se. What you could do is, I mean, if you saw 4 green gems out on the board and you're able to use this submission here to break all 4 gems, granted the next turn you'll have a little bit stronger finisher, but really you'd want to switch it over for yellow makes purple if that one exists. Not 100% if it does. A lot of the MP plates I think exist don't, so. But this right here, easily the best Showdown one in my opinion. No, you know what? No, it's tied. If you have the Triple H plate and you cannot switch it off, this one right here just sets it up perfectly. What I would prefer to have happen is this move. There was a break green gems to get yellow MP. I'd throw that plate on there, use this to charge up the bleed and the finisher, and I'd just go ham. But you have the DDT, moonsault, sweet chin music, or you have the figure 4 leg lock with the flying forearm smash and sweet chin music. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the video. We showcased a lot today. We showcased 2 builds for Xpac, 2 builds for Shawn, and obviously the Hunter build. Now the Hunter build with the double submission also works really well if you have both gears. I don't have both gears, so I stick with my one setup. So if you guys like the video, like it, subscribe, tell your friends. There's multiple factions out there. There's a lot of people who might like this stuff. So if you think that they'll be interested in what my stupid butt has to say about this game, by all means send them my way and tell them to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for stopping by.